What's going on, everyone? My name is Glorious Mischief. Welcome back to Sekiro. It is a very, very rare moment for me to leave a full episode for one boss. But for this one, I get the feeling like you might be a little tricky. I'm going to take off all of the items I don't need. And I'm going in. And wish me luck, dude. Because this is the culmination of the entire game. This is where we've come to. This is where we've been led to. And we've got one final dude to beat. Just one. He's a friendly dude. We've seen him before. Lord Kuro. Black blade. He's got the black mortal blade. Behold the second mortal blade. And he cut him badly, which is rude. So he's taking the blood. You think you can if you think you can change Ishina's fate with such a thing? You are mistaken. Wolf. No one has the right to the dragon's heritage. It is no one's to bear. Little does he know how much we mean that. I wish there was another way. Is there? Side-eye, brother. Side-eye, baby bear. Yeah. One last time. Yes, so let's finish this. Genichiro. This is one of my favorite fights in any FromSoft game, and I love it. He does this so you can go around behind him, get in all the damage you want to. We both jumped. That was sick. He's still got all his little tricks that he does, except he does that too. So he's got his little follow-up now. Woo! Dodge through. Perfect. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Ichimonji. Just to get our stance back. That might come back to bite me because I didn't want to use any spirit emblems, but that's okay. Oh, we took no damage through Genichiro. We love to see it, baby. You're like, man, what an easy boss fight, huh? Genichiro, a piece of cake. In the end, I was powerless. But twist of the century, dude. Ashina will rise once more. The dragon's blood surging through her veins. A way cooler sword than ours, in my opinion. With this, Ashina's long night comes to an end. And you're like, oh, great. Killed himself. You're like, oh, okay. Let's chill out here for a bit. The first time I saw that hand come out, I was like, what on earth, dude? Pitiful grandchild. This was your last wish. And look who's coming out, dude. To see Ashina return from the great beyond. To see... yeah, I was sorry. I almost just repeated it. It's Lord Isshin. Which means Sekiro. Ha! I must destroy. It's Isshin. Not exactly in his prime, but close enough where he's a danger. He's another one where you keep the pressure on, and he's not that bad. But man, the first time you fight him, he's insane. He's so cool, dude. And he does the Twinkies. Ooh, he got me with that one. Ooh, he broke my stance. Ooh, he got me. Rude, Isshin. That was so rude. Yeah, I'll take the hit. He's gonna punish you every time you... Oh, jeez. Jeez. What? I got stuck behind that tree. That was rude, man. Oh, well, we're going again. Can't believe he got us. We were on such a roll. We were crushing him. But, what can you do? We did terribly. Oh, okay. We're going right back into him. Because, man, this fight is so much fun. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to skip the cutscene. Jump right back in. Yeah, we know what happens. Come on. Jump around behind him. Slashy, slashy, slashies. Give us all the goodness. And there it is. And then hit him with one of these and one of those. And prepare for his return. And dodge. Slashy, slashy, slashies. And scoopies. Scoopy, scoopies. Oh, yeah. Double perfect on Genichiro. Yeah, dude, you suck, bruh. You suck. Straight into Isshin. Let's go. And... woo! We jump over your shazzles. Thank you. And I'll just do this because you're gonna allow it. And I love it. Yeah, he teaches you to keep the pressure on hardcore because really, you can't take it off for a second with Isshin. Phase 1, done. Perfect at phase 1 on that one, which is hilarious. Now he's bringing up his sturf. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, don't love this one. Yeah, he got me with that. All right, we got to heal. And boop. And we're going to keep up the pressure. I'm actually going to do this real quick. Heal. And Ichimonjum. Yeah. Love that. Oh, the double was maybe a little too much. Keep the pressure on. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. And jump in. Yes. Ooh. This fight is so epic. Seriously, in the reeds, in the tall grass, you're like, oh, shoot. Okay. And we're back in. Oh, I jumped over him. That was so cool. Okay. Ooh, we almost got him. Oh, okay. That was rude, 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 rude. And perfect. Ooh, phase 2 done. Heal. No. Okay. Heal now. And yes. So if you remember, he's got the lightning. So we gotta lightning him back, my dude. Lightning attack. Woo! Woo! Oh! I'm being so greedy right now. Okay, he shocked me. He shocked me. Heal. No! Okay. Okay. Toss those out. No. Oh, he broke me. Okay. Okay, Isshin. Heal immediately. Perfect. Perfect parry. Love it. Don't get cute with it. Ready, jump, and slashies. Jump in. Yes. As much posture damage as we can. No, no, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. Okay, heal. Yep. Block it. Perfect. Come on, Isshin. Give us the business. Okay. And leap attack. Oh, he's giving us the business. More business than I'd like to be given. And lightning bolts. Yes. Isshin. Oh. And oh. Ooh. Oh. Now the decision to end him. Yeah, it's the decision. Do it. I will. Well done, Sekiro. Yeah, dude. Ah. Immortality severed. Sword, Saint Isshin, Ashina. Ah. A memory of it. At his peak, Isshin Ashina devoted himself to deadly conflict in pursuit of strength. A single-minded killing machine of a man. And we get the Dragon Flash, which is pretty cool. High-speed cut from a sheathed stance. It's that, like, shing thing. In his younger years, Isshin was a devil with the sword, spending his days in pursuit of life or death combat. He often ruminated on how a cut should be made, with his blade always moved first. Now we can go through the Gauntlet of Strength as well. which is cool if you ever want to do that. Now, Severance Path has been unlocked. Cool. But, kneel before the divine heir. Wolf, where are you? Oh, I'm here, baby. So we can give the Dragon Tears and get the vanilla ending, or we can give Dragon Tears and Frozen Tears, which is exactly what we want to do. So we're going to do that. That's the tricky ending. The one we took all that time to do. I'm at your side. We've got the Frozen Tears from the Divine Child. Take the Dragon Tears. Such a beautiful end scene to a game, man. Just the field of reeds where it all started. We must leave this place, my lord. Lord Kuro didn't even know we were saving him. He thought he was going to die. It's a beautiful ending to the game. Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart. Oh, the Divine Child. He takes Kuro with him. So now he's got to travel back to his homeland, so he can be with the people of the Divine Dragon's blood. And in order to do that, it's the Divine Child. It's time. I must depart. A journey to sever our ties with fate. It will be a very long one indeed. And yet, still wish to join us? I do. I really do, though. You have my thanks, Shinobi of the Dragon. Now that Kuro shares my joy. Or know that Kuro shares my joy, sorry. Let us depart to the west. To the birthplace of the Divine Dragon. Aww. It's so cute. Divine or Dragon's Homecoming. We got it. Man. Ugh. What is there to say about this game that hasn't already been said? One, storyline-wise, it's one of the best games I've played. Period. I just love that it's still got all that FromSoft goodness where it's just layers and layers and layers of if you want to read every single item description, you get so much more meat out of the game. I love that whole environmental storytelling aspect, as well as, you know, following through with quest lines is not super linear throughout the entirety of the game, so you kind of have to be paying attention through most of it, and I don't mind that. I want my games to kind of ask something of me, not just be like, here's stuff, go do it. As far as combat goes, my gosh, hitboxes, perfect. Challenge level, perfect. I mean, this game is so good across the board. Like, what's not to love? The fact that you get access to powers throughout the game that make everything so much easier, that you get used to your playstyle, that there's so many playstyles, that there's things like the Makiri counter that completely counter unblockable moves otherwise. It's like, unlike Dark Souls and Bloodborne, that require you that basically you can power level and power spike your way through it. This game really does require you to focus on learning skills, getting better at certain techniques, developing the way that you actually play, developing a play style that you like. Like, I'm using the Ichimonji Dumble through the entire game, essentially. And are there better things? Sure, but I like balancing my spirit emblems so I have access to the firecrackers. So realistically, within like 5 hours of playing, I have my endgame kit that I like to play with personally. I know that not everyone likes to play with it, but the trade-off of Ichimonji Double having all of that stance recovery, as well as it costing absolutely no spirit emblems, is so good. And the stun time that you get from the fireworks on like 90% of the enemies just makes it great for your healing, because most of the things are going to just come after you and make it so that make it pretty much impossible for you to be healing. Art direction and just stylistic choices, this is a masterpiece of a game for me. There's no qualm I have with it. There's no issue I have with it. I mean, maybe Demon of Hatred give us some semblance of help there. You saw, it took me a couple times to beat him, and then I cheesed him at the end, and it's like, he's clearly not meant to be fought in his current form unless you have some way to get through it. So, other than that, there's not an enemy in the game that I think is worthless. Maybe Miss Noble's not great, but it's more of a stylistic thing and more of a story arc thing. Just the fact that the Divine Dragon's blood is such a sought-after piece, and Genichiro drives him insane, and it causes him to drink from the waters that he knows is going to put this big centipede in him, and it's going to make him basically go crazy. And he thinks he's doing it for the good of Ashina, that he's going to bring life back to Ashina itself, and his greed and the way he goes about it ends up being his downfall. And then the final boss, Sword Saint Isshin, is so good. He's such a good boss. And you can see on that first try, when I got stuck in his little rotation, it's like, there's not much you can do. And then just when you actually beat Isshin, oh, it feels so, so good. And unlike Elden Ring's DLC with Star Scourge Devon, or Radon, what is his name? The Radon at the end of the game, where Radon just feels punishing and his hitboxes are broken, and he has so much health and does so much damage, and there's no way to really get through him unless you have a specific build. When I played that game, I was running a Dex build, and it was borderline impossible to get through him. It took me like 2 days to get through him. Isshin, it'll take you some time. I think it took me like a session or two to get through him. But at no point does he feel like he's unbeatable or his stuff is unfair. He's frantic, he's fast, he's aggressive, he's diverse in the fact that he evolves. You have to get through 4 full stages of him because you've got to defeat Genichiro and then 3 stages of him. But that doesn't ever feel unfair. It never feels unbalanced. It never feels like you're fighting against, the masses. It feels like you're dealing with a master in this game's systems on his terms and on a playing field that benefits him. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that in my eyes. I think that I don't really think that many people complain about him, because he's hard, but nothing about it seems unfair, and I think a lot of that has to do with the parrying system of the game, the fact that you can parry, block, do all that stuff. It makes it so that the lack of diversity that you have in weapon choice and in playstyle choice in that regard is more than made up for in the extreme diversity that you get in playstyle, in actually choosing the shinobi prosthetics that work for you, and the actual special moves that you want to use. It's just such a fantastic piece of gaming, and it's one of those ones where you kind of are aware of the fact that, like, FromSoft is probably not going to give us another one of these, even though it might be my favorite FromSoft game ever. And it hurts that this is the end of this one, but I I still want to get all of the achievements on my PlayStation, so I am going to be playing more of it because it's so good. Do I want to start playthrough 2 now? I don't quite yet. So instead, I want to do some leveling. I actually don't want to do any leveling. Instead, I want to just go ahead and purchase everything that I need to purchase from the individuals that I need to get through. Another's memory of Ashina. Memories left behind by another. Concentrate on these inmost regrets or obsessions at the sculptor's idols to change the wolf's appearance. Has no effect on ability. The memory of a shinobi that once served Ashina. It is accompanied by a debt of gratitude. The one who took his arm and graced him with the name Sekiro. Man. Yeah, it's just, you can change over, it's not much of a change, but that's the end of it, man. For now, I'll take a little bit of a breather, but I guarantee you I'm going to have more content on this because, man, I love this game. I'll be showing you guys the endings and a couple other little tidbits here and there, but basically, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much again for coming along with me. If you could, hit me with a like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I really appreciate it. And once again, thanks a lot. I am kind of sad because I love this game so much. But I'm looking forward to the next adventure. So thanks a lot for coming along with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
We're getting glorious. We're getting up to mischief. Don't wait, cause we're coming in hot. Let's eat some biscuits, let's get glorious. Glorious mischief.